So you clearly been here for 12 years now, and not even just in Miami, but the Fort Lauderdale area. Well, how did you get first introduced to Walk and Roll, or even visit Fort Lauderdale Food and Wine Festival?
Ooh, they're my fabulous friends at Temple Street Eatery.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Jessica Velasco here, and we're at Temple Street Eatery trying some dumplings with the one and only co-founder of Two Korean Girls, Jennifer Kaminski.
Hey everyone, hi.
Thank you so much for being here, Jennifer.
Thanks for having me.
We're gonna eat some dumplings, but also try these different sauces. Are you ready?
Yeah, what are these sauces?
Okay, so we have soy garlic here.
Okay.
Bibimbap. We have spicy nongcham. I think I said that right. Okay. My bad if I didn't. And we also have chili crisp.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Love it. Okay, good.
So let's go. Let's dive in.
Okay.
So, as a co-founder of Two Korean Girls, would love to know, what was the origin story behind this journey that you created?
Yeah, well, so we started Two Korean Girls really as an homage to our amma, Chef Chen Sun.
Oh, wait. Cheers to her.
Oh, okay. Hi.
Cheers to Chef.
All right.
Wow.
Okay.
You were good, but that was great.
Very garlicky.
So yeah,
That's really good.
That was gentle. It was like a nice, mini hug in my mouth.
Can I get some napkins?
Please.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so sorry. Back to our origin story. So Two Korean Girls started out as an homage to our amma, Chef Chen Sun. All of our recipes, sauces, seasonings, everything that we're doing, they all come from her. And really, I've been down here in Miami for at the time, I guess, probably 12 years. And I just couldn't find any Korean food that was in the city that I could get to and eat easily. And so then she was teaching me to make all of her stuff. She was sending her sauces and seasonings down to me, all of these things.
And down from where exactly?
From Indiana.
Oh wow, so that's a trek.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So so that was kind of how it started. And then I guess I was just hungry. I was hungry and eating some Korean food, and we had her support behind building out the recipes and really the heart and soul of who we are and what we were doing.
Yeah.
That was really kind of how it started. And she is still very much a huge part of our recipe development, our initiatives with our partnerships and everything else that we're doing as well too. So it's great. It's good.
There's nothing more like having values and stories taught in the kitchen, even with the culture identity. So with Two Korean Girls, not only being Korean, but what values that you learned in the kitchen that have instilled with you to this day?
Gosh, you know what? I think it's just I'm so strict about organization and where things need to be, and I feel that stems from childhood with my mother, and then it just only gets really reinforced. Yeah. When you are working in a kitchen and running a kitchen, I think that my partner thinks I'm crazy because everything in our there's no random spot to put the salt back or the anything. No.
It makes your life easier though, I will say.
You know exactly the motions for where you're grabbing everything, and when you're working in a kitchen, you are just constantly kind of going through the motions. So you're always grabbing the salt is always here, the sauce is always here. You can't just put things wherever you want, No. So so I'm kind of I'm a stickler with stuff like that. But and I think it's funny too, just even when I plan meals for myself, I feel I just naturally go to organizing and prepping and planning like a kitchen.
Wow, whoa.
Creating the prep list, doing all of the things. And then like, oh, okay, it all came together.
No, that makes so much sense because again, like a kitchen, when you have an organized kitchen, you know exactly the motions, you know exactly where to go.
Right.
But then when things get chaotic, you don't know where to go or you don't know how to like make your brain even feel happier. So that makes so much sense.
Yeah. So I feel like a lot of work, a lot of organization.
Yeah.
And cleanliness. Oh my God.
Work.
Yes. Yeah. I can't. I can't handle a dirty kitchen. I can't handle like making a mess.
Yeah.
Like you have to. You're constantly like cooking and preparing and like cleaning at the same time and like, you know what I mean? Like rinsing and cleaning and wiping down and cleaning and like, it's like, I feel like as much as you are cooking, you are cleaning.
Yeah.
Like those things are side by side.
So you clearly been here for 12 years now and not even just in Miami, but the Fort Lauderdale area. Well, how did you get first introduced to Walk and Roll or even visit Fort Lauderdale Food and Wine Festival?
Ooh, look at my fabulous friends at Temple Street Eatery.
Hey guys.
Hey. Yeah, you know, I think, so last year I think was the first year for the event, and they had invited us to do it, and honestly I thought it was such a beautiful like celebration of like all Asian cultures and food, and I really loved it. I was very proud to be a part of it. Our whole team was. Yeah. So I was thrilled that, you know, Visit Lauderdale, you know, brought it back and they're doing it again this year and that we're participating again this year.
Nice. Should we have another dumpling?
Yes. Okay. What are we doing?
Part of me wants to go straight to the chili crisp. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. I think that's a good strategy, right?
Right? Like
you can't go wrong with chili crisp on a dumpling.
Whoop. My bad. Clearly, I have a messy plate, but it's okay. Cheers.
Okay.
There you go, though. But it's a little scrambled, so you will be
I'm not the prettiest of eaters. But then again, who isn't?
Squirt.
Also, why do I think pretty eating? Like, come on.
Honestly, I don't know. I really don't. Yeah. Ooh, this chili crisp is really good.
I got lucky. I didn't get as many crisps, but I kind of want to do it again later. Okay, we'll go back to that. So being an Asian... Let me finish with you.
She was a big kind of house.
Being an Asian American entrepreneur has its challenges, especially here in South Florida where we don't have it as many representation. I'm curious to know, how has your cultural identity not only influenced you, but allowed you to be the businesswoman that you are today?
Yeah, that's a good question. You know, I think that,
Sorry.
You know, I mean, I think that there are probably things culturally that, you know, that influence you and shape you. And I think especially like having someone like my mother as a role model who's, you know, first generation immigrant to the United States. Yeah. And to have grown up in a household with someone like that who's, you know, not from this country, English isn't her first language, and to see just how entrepreneurial and inspirational she is, the business that she's built and the things that she's done, I think that really, like despite no matter where I'm at, I think that that's really like sort of like my guiding light. Yeah, it's like, wow, like if she could do it, like what am I doing?
Yeah. Was she always instilling like lessons in the kitchen, or was she doing like other things outside the kitchen as well?
Yeah, I mean, maybe like I think that's, you know, I think a lot of it is probably like kitchen related, but you know, I think like with like all probably Asian moms, like it's all life, it's all big picture life at the end of the day.
Oh, for sure.
Like,
it's only the kitchen is a small portion. Everything else is just a bigger picture of life.
Everything is like, okay, like, yeah, so I think there's certainly, I think a lot of things outside the kitchen, you know, I think with just like, for sure, yeah.
So if you could be any dish that is inspired by Two Korean Girls or even Fort Lauderdale, what dish would define your life?
Oh gosh, honestly, I think, you know, that's tough. I think it would depend. That depends. It depends on the day, depends on the week. But if I had to just pick one, I would say bibimbap is.
Bibimbap.
Yeah, bibimbap is for sure. Like that's going to be my defining moment, my defining dish.
With the crusty bottom though, or is it like a soft bottom in the rice? Bibimbap is rice, right, with beef, kimchi, What else is there? Like a ton of greens.
Different kinds of like vegetables, like marinated and sauteed.
Like a clay.
Yeah, and then like a fried egg on top.
Oh, yeah.
And of course, gochujang. That gets all like mixed up. So yeah, but whether it's a crispy bottom or soft, I think that depends on the day. You know, sometimes like you need the crispy bottom. Like,
You do.
you know,
Like the foundation.
right? Yeah. So I think that if that's my defining dish. It's like my favorite. It will always be my favorite. It is like that's the whole the whole sort of like core of like Two Korean Girls, like even kind of getting started. If I had to pick like a last meal, like it's my mom's bibimbap for sure. Something, it's so comforting, it's nourishing, it's
filling,
well balanced. Like you're full and satiated, but like it's not like cheeseburger full. So you feel like you've gotten like this naughty comfort food, but really it's like kind of sneaky healthy.
Oh, it's very healthy, but delicious healthy. It doesn't have to be like greens and stuff, but it's delicious healthy.
So it's good. That's my defining dish.
Okay.
Bibimbap, write it down.
Bibimbap for sure. So you clearly, Two Korean Girls, have been in so many different events in South Florida. How do you and your sister, like maintain sanity when there's so many different things going on, and also with running the kitchen inside of the event?
I think it's just having good people around you. Good team. We have a great like consulting team as well. Between my mother and also to Chef Alan down here locally. We've got a great kitchen team. They're very organized. They're on top of it, and just having people that we can trust. And then they're excited to be a part of our journey as well. So I think that we've got a great culture. We've got a great team of people, and they're excited to be a part of it. And it makes it all so much more fun, and I don't want to say easy. That's not the right word,
but there's so much
makes it worthwhile.
Yeah, there's so much power when you have the right people around you, and also with the wrong people who bring you down. But who are the people who actually uplift you? That's always super important. You ready for rapid fire?
Okay, shoot.
Okay, sweet or savory?
Savory.
Kimchi or gochujang?
Oh. Sorry, this isn't so rapid fire. So hard. Kimchi.
Okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah.
I have to pick. Then okay.
Fair. Favorite banchan side dish?
Sesame spinach.
I've never heard that. Can you explain? Like saute?
Well, okay. Well, first, there's probably like 2,000 banchans.
Yes. Yeah.
So there's that. Actually, wait. Now is that my favorite? Now they're all sort of like rolling into my head.
2,000. Wow.
Maybe more. Who knows?
True. I can hear the sign in the background. Ding, 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 ding.
I don't know. Sesame spinach is my favorite. It's like it's marinated blanched spinach. It's like lightly seasoned with like salt and sesame oil and little sesame seeds. And it's just like a yummy little salad.
Oh, is it fresh? Is it like cool, or is it like sauteed hot?
No, it's cool. So it's like a little chilled like dish. But gosh, like now that I think about it, it's so hard to choose. There's so many. Yeah. Oh my God. Like I love perilla leaves.
Oh yeah.
Marinated perilla leaves. I always love kimchi. Any kind of kimchi that comes in the banchan.
Shout out to the Omas for bringing those traditions down with all the kimchi.
So many. Yeah. Okay.
Dine in or eating in, or dine in or take out? I know, hard. That's a hard one.
I gotta go. I'm gonna say dine in.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Only because I love the experience of dining somewhere.
Yeah.
The ambiance, the experience, the going in, like the seeing the people that are making the food, I like the whole experience of it. And the food's a little fresher and a little nicer, like when it's coming straight from the kitchen, like to your table. So I can appreciate that.
And you can't judge a place based on their takeout.
I know.
We can't. We can and can't. Well, I see your face, but sometimes it tastes different, like depending on the delivery, you know?
Yeah, it can. And that's very true. Yeah. You know, I will say though, I think that's like what's so nice about like Asian food though. It just travels well. I think that's why it does so well. But I also too, I love takeout. Like like
Nothing's better than sitting in your bed
my
or
gosh.
a bed and eating, or like somewhere else that's just not your place and you just eat. No, just eat.
yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Both are good.
Okay,
These
fair.
are hard rapid fires.
Girl.
Oh my god. What?
I try. So clearly we're getting ready for Walk and Roll. What is one thing you're super excited and looking forward to this year for 2025's Walk and Roll?
For Walk and Roll 2025? You know, I love the Polynesian dancers. I love the entertainment. They do such a great job. And also, but I love to see what like all the chefs bring.
Yeah.
You know, typically like for like these tasting events and usually like there's something a little bit different than like maybe what you might have at your kitchen or your restaurant. And so that I think is always so like nice. So you get to have like a little special treat that like, you know, you can't always go and get every day like at their restaurant. Gosh, when the Temple Street Eatery guys did that whole pig, holy smoke. But in any case, there's always a surprise. The chefs are always coming up with surprises, and I think that that's kind of nice because then you get to have something that's off menu or special, and so I always look forward to that and also too just seeing the other chefs that come up there because most of the time we're all working. So you don't get to see them unless you actually physically go to their kitchen to see them. So we all get to see each other as well too.
Shout out to all the chefs working really hard, clearly. So thank you. What's the future looking like for you and for Two Korean Girls?
Good question. You know, I think that I think as we look like to 2025, I like to expand some of our things that we're doing in I think a little bit more non-traditional avenues of food service.
Okay.
So
What does that look like?
Well, we've recently launched a partnership with Cook Unity, they've been amazing. They're great. It's a ready-to-eat meal service, all chef-driven. So all the meals, they're all chef-prepared meals that their members order and subscribe. That's been awesome because the same thing. We're able to do like a little different cuisine, a little different food, and that's been a lot of fun from a creative standpoint. That's been a lot of fun. So we look to continue to grow that partnership. We're based out of their location here in Miami, which services the whole state of Florida. And then also too, growing our markets in terms of our virtual brands throughout South Florida. So that's been a lot too. And I mean, I don't know if there's enough time in 2025, but we have some ambitions for just kind of expanding the brand, doing a line of sweets, and opening up like a 2 kg sweet shop, and then also to doing some hot vending. So we've got a lot of, I don't know if we're going to have enough time. I don't know. We'll see.
Whatever happens. But Jennifer, thank you so much. Y'all, make sure you check out Jennifer and her team at Two Korean Girls at Walk and Roll this January 16th from 6:30 to 9:30 at Backyards. We're going to finish our food, but I hope y'all have a great day.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.